kicking out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico, expose these clowns.
Welcome. Mic check 1, 2. Thank you for coming in. I see you, Jackson. Peace and blessings to you as well. I see you, Chauncey. Truth Hurts is in the building. Jackson coming in from College Park by way of Chicago. Or is it the other way around? Let me see if my YouTube people are up. It's on, but they are not around. Gotcha. Appreciate you, man. We're gonna get this timer started. You know, it's Rep Your City. You're the first one to rep your city. Let's go. Hold on. When does it start? There we go. Get the start going. I want to. You heard me, Red Dap. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That I had to deal with a clown just now before the start, so forgive me, I'm a little discombobulated because the timing of things sometimes can be at the most inconvenient time. People want to run their mouth, clowns, so I had to address somebody real quick. Gotcha. I see you, Jackson, talking about some born and raised in Chicago, Chi-Town. They keep bringing up Chi-Town every time they want to say something about black-on-black crime, but like they ain't got nothing to do with the issues in Chicago. He said East Cobb by way of Slabtown into his house. Appreciate you, Dap. We got a barn burner for you tonight. This is Relationship Wednesday. Always got relationship topics on Wednesday. And even though I have not put the topic in there, you can see from the side title there what we're going to be talking about tonight. But we're just waiting for people to join in real quick. I am sending invites, making sure everybody knows we are here. Like I said, I can't wait to the point where it's just as soon as I log in, people come through like y'all did. Y'all came through. I didn't have to send y'all an invite. Y'all just came through. It's gonna get there. You gotta crawl before you walk. He said, "Nah, man, we're gonna get on it. We're gonna get into that. Because Tony the Storm brought a good point up, and I'm gonna discuss that as well. You got to factor it in. Different factors that might make you rethink that man law. He said, live in College Park for about 20 plus years. Chirac is doing too much. One of the reasons your family moved to the South. Gotcha. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of people from New York moved down here due to foolishness as well. Got 2 more minutes before we get into the topic. I think that is everybody. Oh, I sent you an invite. You're already in the room. Oh, wait. Click happy on that one. But got 30 seconds. We're about to get in on this. Brace for impact. All right, that's it. Time is up. It's time to get into the topic. Topic today is it taboo to date your friend's ex? Now, I'm not talking about just everybody called friend. I'm talking about your friend, your homie, your crew, an ex. Like, she smashed a homie. That type of ex. Peter, what's going on? Top shelf in the building. Tammy, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. We're talking about is it taboo to date your friend's ex? And while y'all giving y'all responses, I need to shout out my supporters. Starting from the top, we got D Smalls, Sonny, Walter, Stroud, my parents, Jose, David, Aishan, Lazandra, Shani, and Tony the Storm Barbados. There are people that say, hey man, I appreciate your show, blah, blah. So we support you, hope you do good things. And then there's actual people who support. Now, I appreciate compliments and everything, but, supporting is a whole nother thing where you actually have to put money where mouth is. That's where you find the real people versus they're fake. And so I thank you for support. For those who haven't done it already, I need y'all to check out the FreddieChicoShow.com. Register as a member to get access to exclusive content and be able to submit topics. And because like you said, there's no topic off limits. So and some people have gotten upset with me in the past because they think all these topics are coming from this brain, is what y'all submit. And I'm not shying away from anything. So, and I'm not scared. Check me out. If you, I'm glad you asked, Peter. If you go to thefreddychicoshow.com and go all the way to the right, hit shop. I got stuff there, the hats, shirts. I don't have any of my paraphernalia on right now. But the I got, baseball caps. I got bucket hats. You know, hoodies, sweatshirts. Check it out. Let me know what you think. What do you call it? The drawstring bags. Even got the fanny pack. The fanny pack is coming back. It seems to be popular. The high schoolers love them for some reason. But yeah, that's how you can support. And like I said, I appreciate it. It goes to all this and equipment and all that good stuff, and getting content out there. Whether it's we're talking about religious topics on Mondays, relationship topics on Wednesdays, and everything else, current events on Fridays. Because we knocking out all bums. We trying to create a smarter society because they want us all to be dumb and foolish and fall for anything. Not on this show. There's no dummies on this show. So if you have any questions on that, just let me know. Inbox me. I'll hit you up. But let me pin it here so y'all can see. That is the FreddyChicoShow.com. Like I said, register as a member so you have access to actually even coming on live if you want to do it. We can do a guest host like I did last Friday with retired Atlanta PD David Allen Duke. And, he has a book out that's available on Amazon that talks about his career as a police officer, which I know you can relate to as well, Peter. But let's get to this topic. Is it taboo to date your friend's ex? And Dap said no. Jackson says no. He said that's a definite capital no, no. Oh, hell no. That's what he said. And I can't argue that because I'm like, the other questions come up. It's like, were you scheming on your boys while they were dating? Joe, what's going on? North Carolina in the building. I see you. Were you maybe planting seeds of discord in their relationship so you can be the next one? Been around some people like that. Not pointing any elbows at nobody, but I don't sugarcoat it. And shoot, I actually been in situations where, dude's supposed to be my boy, but as soon as I leave, he running his mouth behind my back, putting stuff in her ear that she liked to hear or what have you, and but claim to be my boy afterwards. Ghost, what's going on? Appreciate you. We're talking about, is it taboo to date your friend's ex? What you say, man? What you say? I've got to figure out how to get this so I'm not going off the screen when I duck down. Maybe not. He said, Zach, the suspect syndrome is at an all-time high because too much drama, not worth it, and you probably heard of her issues, so already it may be different, but why chance it? I've seen two women do it, and it never ends well. Gotcha. Yeah, but, and I was hoping Tony would be on so he could present his other side of this argument. It's like, but what if, because literally I was in this situation, but it never panned out. What if you and your boy end up dating these two females, but you find out or feel like the girl he's dating is the one that should have been dating you because she's more your speed than the other one that you end up dating. Now they break up or whatever because they weren't compatible. She's now off limits to you. Jose, welcome, welcome. We're talking about, is it taboo to date your friend's ex? What you say? Yeah, I mean, now hindsight being 2020, because I actually still have connect with this individual. It definitely probably, it definitely, it more than likely would not have worked out. Even though, from short sightedness, you like the grass is greener on the other side. Yeah, when you look at it, the totality and where that particular individual is right now, yeah, it's better to leave that alone. But here's another argument. Jose says yes, it is taboo. What if it's a situation kind of like Ray J's show, where one of the girls was one of the contestants, but come to find out, one of his friends used to date him. You don't know, you know. And I said, I don't know how he didn't know. He must not have been that good of a friend, because or if it's a situation where it's not an ex, it's just somebody they might have, had a short relationship with, you know what I mean? And is that different than actually somebody who was a serious relationship? He said it depends on how close you are. If you are true friends, there's no chick that pretty that I would betray my friends over a chick. The only exception is if my friend is cool with it and gives me a pass. Gotcha. If she's cute enough for that. Manlaw 302. What is 301? If this is 302, what's 301? If your boy hits smash, he now falls into unsmashable zone. Got you. They got kryptonite at that point. Yeah, it also depends on how serious your friend was with the girl. If you're truly a friend, you would know. Right. You know what I mean? Um, so when they did that on the show, and it's like, oh man, she smashed the homie, like, but the homie you didn't really know that person. So I think it might have been somebody he knows in the industry, but I don't think he was really a friend. So, kind of like the Jay-Z and Nas situation, where, Jay-Z and Nas ain't friends, but I think he specifically went after Nas's baby mama so he could brag about it later on. Um, he said, yeah, I've been there too. I've never been on that. Even as a teen, I couldn't bring myself to even think on those terms. Now that's happened to me. And the girl my friend was with was definitely my type. I was hers. The remedy to not be around that situation at all because she won't be the reason we aren't cool anymore. Okay. You just had to move yourself from that situation. What you say, Ghost? What you think? What you think? Ooh, excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Oh, and your boy's a clown. He's still trying to hide over the fact that, he's mad that they want to take down the bad statues. So he's like, let's take down the good ones too. Why? Because your butt hurt? Yeah, shut your clown behind up. Um, but he said long, say, long time ago, long time ago when I was single, long time ago, long time ago back then when I was single. If my friend was just smashing a chick and it's not his girl, and if I want to smash it, she's just a random chick. Gotcha. I will say this: if you really want to kick it with her, at least man up and let your boy know. I've done that once, still felt uncomfortable, and it didn't last. And at least we're still boys. That's respectful too. I'm not saying do it on a sneak tip or whatever, but yeah, you know, um, I'm not knocking it. It's going to be awkward. It's like, hey, if somebody was with, um, well, it has a potential to be awkward because there's some exes like everyone keeps to say, oh, I would never go back to my ex. So then, why are you not okay with them being with your boy then? You know what I mean? You don't want them back unless you want them back. Nah, usually they're an ex for a reason. You know, but that's just me. Darius, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Is it taboo to date your friend's ex? What you say, Darius? Um, Catfish. What is the name of your food truck? Let the people know when you're gonna have your grand opening and all that good stuff. Um, Cause your boy should hate what you hate. Not necessarily. And my boy actually just came on to kind of prove that point. It's like one of the things I used to brag about. Uncle Boo's Catfish Corner. Gotcha. Um, Let me know when you get set up on that. Definitely we'll shoot out flyers and things like that to support you. And like I said, you gotta check out this place called Line Creek Brewery in Peachtree City. See if you can get in their rotation. Um, but we had totally different tastes, so we never crossed each other's line of fire. You know what I mean? It's like we were looking in totally different directions. So I don't know about hating what you hate, that kind of thing. I guess personalities is what you're talking about, Dap. Like certain things you don't like gold diggers or something. I don't know. So too many women for that. I learned that at an early age. There are a lot of women out there. I'll give you that. Can't argue that point. Um, He said, the only time I come around is if she was not around. Definitely rule 302. Hey, how y'all both got the same rule book? You know what I'm saying? I must have missed the memo. Freaking Peter talking about he know about 302 too. You know what I mean? Must be some code I missed. He said, because there are good times between the chick and your boy, and that is unacceptable. If my friend had a feeling for her before they broke up, she would get her feeling hurt while trying to come holler at you. I get you. Sounds good, Blue. X for a reason, and sometimes it's worth setting up. It's worth setting up your friend with them. You mean setting them up for failure, or just setting them up that they might be a better match than you were? It's a standard rule. I'm just saying, 302. That's a lot of rules. You know what I'm saying? 302 rules. Like what's rule 77? You know what I mean? If you got 302, man. I mean, I don't think there's like 20-something amendments, but goodness gracious. You got 302 rules? That sounds like the book of pimpology. Pimpin' since been pimpin' since been pimpin'. Right. I wonder what rule it is for them. It might be like rule number 4 for the women. Yeah, it said, come as a man if you really want to date your homie's ex. Say so and then just be men about it. It likely won't last. So what did Snoop say? It ain't no fun if the homies can't hear nothing I'm saying. I was thinking about that song too. You know what I mean? But, yep. Hold on, let me get the last track on that one, homie. There we go.
We knocking out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico.
Expose these clowns!
I will. Absolutely. Whoa, what am I doing? That does not go up there. How did that get mixed up? Alright, there we go. That's better. Okay. Shit, I was thinking setting them both up for failure. Yeah, exactly. Depending on how good of a friend it is. But yeah, I guess I can see where better matches could be made. Yeah, I thought that's where you were going with it at first. Like, yeah, she sucked for me, and now you wanna try? Go ahead. Yep, she gonna do the same thing to you too. You should have never went over there. You know, I thought that's what you was talking about. But if your boy is just smashing, if he has multiple chicks, his main one is protected, and the rest are fair game. Okay, look, so as long as he's like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know what I'm saying, it's okay. It ain't no fun. But, I don't know. Because then there's another thing, too, where, especially back in the day, they'd always say the girls would not tell their best friends everything about their dude because their best friends secretly want their dude. So, and women that would say, oh, I can't trust my female friends because they shicey. So, why exactly are they your friends? Latanya, long time no see. Them downstairs in the building. What's going on? He said, is it taboo to date your friend's ex? I know you got something to say on this one. I know you ain't going to be quiet on this one. Come on now. Don't give me them eyes. Where's Cheesy Poof at? Portia came in the other day. I think she came in Friday. Because they're all equally shady. Yeah, I mean it would never make sense to me where they would sit there and say, I only hang around guys because most women are shady. It's like, you do realize you are a woman. I don't know if that's supposed to be a compliment to men. That's why she's hanging around men, or that she's really. Okay, I got a good connection there. Why is it acting like something went wrong? Okay. It said birds of a feather flock together. Yep, because women are just as thirsty as men. Absolutely. Let me get a clap on that one. And the birds of the feather flock together. Same. Absolutely. Absolutely. So your friend dating the first dude I loved. Whoa. And how do you feel about that? What is your take on that? Are y'all still friends? He said, yeah, but I personally never want to go down that road, mainly because if my dude catches feelings, even though it's not his main girl. Yeah, that's where people are not being honest. Um, mm, how many clowns must get dissed? Okay, so you're no longer friends, so it did become a problem. Um, but I can't stop them because I can't do nothing about it. Gotcha. How does she feel about it? That you're no longer friends. He said, in all seriousness, it depends on the level of friendship you have with the friend, and is it worth losing over potential you have with the ex? Okay, gotcha. Yep. Do you still care about him? Oh, she don't care? Wow. That kind of explains a lot. Um, Sorry to hear that you have to go through that. Um, that sounds like a lot of scandalous stuff right there, you know. And this just, from the outside looking in, you know. Yeah, trying to do five things at once, Clowns is running their mouth, but I'll deal with them later. Um, they always love to send stuff while I'm on live or whatnot, but trying to ignore it and keep it moving. Um, Jason is asking, does he know you still love him? Gotta get this shading down. Why is it acting up? Nope. Really, now it's acting right. Get out of here. Okay. Taz, what's going on? You see how I fixed that quick? All right, get out of here. Um. Oh man, how long ago has it been? That's the Is that recent, Latanya, or is that old? Old. You say your first love, so it's got to be a while. Mookie J, Mookie G in the building. Where's your boy Tyrone at, man? He been running from me. Tell him to stop ducking. You know. And tell him to stand up when he talking to me too. He was your first, so yeah, that's been a minute. Um, do you not think, since it's your first? I know a lot of people. I'm not really a fan of the ideology of your first being so impressive that they can never um, be forgotten to the point where you can't find somebody better. You know what I mean? Mookie, tell him I said it. Tell him I said it. You know what I'm saying? We knocking out all bums over here. But nobody after him can compare to him, I guess. You know, he's that impressionable, I guess, on you that like nobody can compare to him. Brian, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. We're talking about, is it taboo to date your friend's ex? It's your boy, one of the homies, part of the crew. You know, in that case, sounds to me like you're doing all three. You're doing all three of you a disservice. I understand you don't want to cause drama between them, but you never know. He may feel the same, and if he does, it's not fair to your friend. Yeah, but at the same time, um, if he feels the same way, shouldn't he be saying something too? Not to negate what Latanya should be doing, but good evening, good evening. He was the first man that cared about you. Got you. Y'all hold on one second. You gotta protect my house. They're working on it, but these so-called non-racists is not trying to have that, but at the same time say they're not racist. So I apologize for that, y'all. My man's in there helping me out. Got some electrical issues. But let me see where I left off. If you don't feel the same way, that may be, but you need to push you in to getting over him. I agree with that. You do need to push in the direction to getting over that dude. Your person is out there, and this guy might be blocking your vision. He said, "I'm sorry this fell in your lap, but right about now, this so-called friend that burned you did you a favor. You got to move on, sweetie. You're blocking the new next." Hey, we on the same page, Jackson. We're on the same page. Best to coming your way, remove that situation altogether, and benefit from the experience. Absolutely, learn what you need to learn from it, and I'll celebrate the new guy and the craziness that will come with it as far as wonderful experience. Then that you should tell you the kind of friend that she is. Absolutely. Stay away from people like that. If she knew before she attempted any of that stuff how you felt and still didn't care, like my brother said, I don't care how cute she is. If your boy feels a certain kind of way, there ain't enough cuteness in the world for that. Yep, I know you kind of crazy. I do. So but you're good people. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna try to say stuff that is just pleasing to your ear. Sometimes you need that foot in the behind, but like, hey, you deserve better than that. Do better. It's one thing to know it. There's another to actually pull it off. And sometimes you need that friend behind you because, you're not going to make that decision on your own because you're kind of, dragging your feet on a decision you should have made a long time ago. And will look back on this decision years from now and be like, dang it, why did I take so long to make that decision? Appreciate you, looking out for me. He said, your homeboy dated an ex and they ended up together for years. I'm actually glad he did. As years went on, I saw her change. Then I realized he was my A1 because looking at her now, I dodged a bullet. You stupid, Ryan. My boy took a bullet for me. We've been friends since 7th grade. So, yeah, I was definitely cool with that. I got something similar to that. Like I was saying, I had a partner that did that to me, go behind closed doors after I left and run his mouth. But, to be transparent, they got married and they're still married today. So it worked out for them. Walter, what's going on? He said, the Bible tells us we must lead our hearts for it will deceive us. Well, Facebook is run by, what you doing? Yeah, him, Mark Zuckerberg, crackhead. I might get put in Facebook jail for saying that. But, Kafancha, what's going on? Got you. So you're saying you would never mess with one of your friends' man. So you're not going to mess with Cheesy Poo Girl's man or Portia's husband, is what you're saying. Chilling, Kafancha, we're talking about, is it taboo to date your friend's ex?
Yes.
Is it?
It's against code.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Dap said it's against Rule 302.
You're doggone right.
I'm like, and then somebody was, yeah, 302. I'm like, I didn't get that rule book. What's the other 300 rules?
Well, for me, it's against code 404.
404. See, the women is 404.
That's area code 404.
You know what I'm saying? That's rule number 404. You can't break rule number 404.
No, sir.
No, leave that man alone. Talking about, I might mess with my first love. No, it's a wrap. He broke the rule.
Once your friend likes somebody, they're off the books.
Say, once your friend likes somebody, they should be off the books. And the Kafancha says, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, but no, 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 no.
So what's the argument for?
A couple of them were, what if that person is the right person for you, but they just end up dating your boy before they date you? You know, or like the Ray J situation where it's like, you know,
First,
she smashed the homie. She smashed the homie.
I would say the only exception to that would be is if there was never any type of intimacy. Like if you went out on a date with someone and it didn't work out, and then you later found out that that person, had at one point tried to talk to your friend, but they were never intimate, never kissed, never nothing like that. Maybe, but that's really pushy.
What about in our situation? What was the situation where it's like, hey, you and a classmate or whatever, and then years down the line, you'll get back together as far as a reunion or whatever, and they're like, hey, that's my ex from college. I didn't know you dated that person or whatever, or you know what I mean?
If it's something you didn't know, that's one thing. But if you got knowledge, like, nah, son.
He said that. Nah, that's not your homie then. Which that's why I don't know how they didn't know. If that guy is just somebody in the industry he knew, and it was like a one night stand or something, and it was like, oh shoot, I remember her, because she was a part of the contestants. But the other dude was like, huh?
Them groupies.
Yeah. So that don't count though, right?
I mean, again, if you have knowledge, like, I'm sure if he knew that before she was a contestant, that she probably would have been eliminated. Like, they were deep into the season at the point when he found out.
Yeah, but I mean, see, but does it? Okay, so when someone said that's completely different, but my thing is, if it's a groupie that they're okay with smashing, then does it matter now?
For that's, I guess, for an individual. Me personally, if I had a friend who told me that she smashed somebody I was talking to or considering talking to, you're out.
Right? It's like, dang, that's messed up. Because I mean, put it this way, a lot of people. Matter of fact, I think Tupac had a song talking about some.
I get around.
No, the one where he's talking about I see the same
Oh yeah,
every other video, every other place I go. Something
yeah, I see the same.
that is because they're in other people's videos. It's like so, like Superhead. They get passed around, and like they're okay with that part, just as long as you don't make them a main girl or
I
something.
don't want nobody to get passed around. I don't
You know what I'm saying?
my friend circle or not. If you get passed around like a blunt, you ain't the one for me. So
I'm just saying, puff puff give.
see you bye.
I'm just saying, you don't want to puff puff give.
No.
Mm-mm. I'm just saying. You said time between relationships can make a difference. Okay. So, yeah, because, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not going to be awkward. But, yeah, I mean, you sitting there like, yeah, you're trying to present this person like this is the love of your life, and then your girl looking at you like,
Yeah, he was the love of my life too.
yeah, I remember spring break. No. He was up there with nothing but a bow tie. Now he got a three-piece suit on. That ain't the same dude.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. He said, yeah, just don't hold on to it and mess up the rotation. He said, puff puff give. You can't hold on to it. You gotta it's okay as long as you don't try to wife it.
Maybe there'd be an exception if it was.
Oh, Ghost, you messing up. Tell me some, hey, easy now. I've been that guy she's talking about. Oh, you had the bow tie? You was in there talking about something.
I'm looking like Magic Mike.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna be Magic Mike for real? Stop it. What's dude's name? That played Magic Mike?
Channing.
Channing Tatum. Mm-mm. He said, to me, the exception is if your friend is a pretty boy that has dated half the women in town at some point. I know someone who takes pride in that. He knows he looks good and is a big time womanizer. He has dated homegirls, friends of girls. He dated. Yeah, I know some other people like that too. But yeah, that how can you avoid it if the dudes, and most of the women are too foolish not to care, that they know. Like I've known some dudes when I was in Washington. I mean, man,
Everybody said
they didn't care.
yeah, I mean,
They didn't care.
it's different strokes for different folks.
I mean, they were tag teaming like, "Hey, I'm in." Like, really? Like, y'all didn't even wait like to the next day. That don't even make sense. But can't help. Her friend was easy back in the day.
Why she gotta be easy?
Can't turn the hoe into a housewife.
How come nobody ever say you can't turn a hoe into a husband?
Good question. That might be a topic one of these days.
Who's asking the question?
Why have we never said you can't turn a hoe into a house husband? One, because there's no such thing as a house husband.
Yeah, there is.
Nope. Because if somebody said, "Hey, I'm a house husband," they be like, "You a bum. Why ain't you got a job? Get out and do something, you lazy bum." They ain't going to say, "Hey, oh, I'm a house husband."
I mean, well, ultimately,
What the heck is that?
they just saying you can't turn a hoe into a wife, but they just like the way housewife sounds. But in general, nobody.
Well, yeah. I get, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, instead of saying housewife, just say, "Can't turn a hoe into a husband."
Right, but nobody says that.
Nah,
Like,
yeah.
you could change him. No, you can't, you dumbass.
I don't know. I'm just saying you can't change a hoe into a husband either. That should be a topic. Maybe next Wednesday we do that one.
Can't change nobody.
Can't turn a hoe into a wife or a husband.
Many have tried though.
Who did? He said truer words never spoken. He said he's the one when I wrote my book on relationships told me how, from a male point of view, that a good amount of women prefer the womanizer. Some of them do. I lost a bet to him plenty of times testing out my book theories. What he showed me was sad, and that's why I counsel the way I do. Got you. He said, definitely not. A hoe is a hoe. There are house standards. Though there are house husbands. That's what he said. Yeah, everybody hoe.
That's what John Witherspoon said on Hollywood Shuffle. Everybody look hokey.
Hoe cake. Man, but y'all made it. Y'all made it live tonight on this one. So we're all in agreement. It is taboo to date your friend's ex unless you're just trying to smash and go.
Y'all not all in agreement. You had some people who was like, no, that's cool.
Nah, I mean, no, they're saying only if it's like a, a puff give. Not trying to make her a wife though. Then it's okay. But then Latanya was like, she's still in love with her first love, so she's, not happy that her friend basically got with her first love. Which I think people were telling her in here, like, if it ain't reciprocated, you can let that go anyway. Because if he loved her, that friend wouldn't have had no chance, in my opinion.
Maybe. Depends on the term of breakup.
Well, I'm saying if you love somebody else, if the love is there, it's like, you ain't breaking up with them to be with your friend.
So I'm just saying sometimes circumstantially things tear people apart and one person may move on before the other one. Before they have a chance to reconcile. I don't know what the story is.
Yeah, me neither. There's no reform for them. What might explain a few things? Ghost trying to talk. What song did you download? The thong song? I didn't download no thong song. Thong, 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 thong. Did he figure it out?
Going back and forth, taking some stuff out of the
Oh. And it's probably darkest. I don't know what out there. Huh? But that's it. I have not figured out all about you. I see the same every other video. No, that's ludicrous. Oh, you do?
No, like the ones you use in the garden.
Oh, that one.
Got some in my mom's house.
No, it's Ari. No, what was it? There was something else. Like the MTV version was saying something else. Oh, I was like, I know it was something he changed. Like, what was the word that he used? They are professional.
I guess.
Latanya still here? Let me see. Let's go find Jason. All right. But I will let y'all know what Friday's topic is. If y'all have a topic y'all want to do, let me know. Submit it through the website, thefreddychicoshow.com, and I'll put it on the calendar or let you know the day that I will put your topic on. And clear. But remember, you don't have to think like me, but you do have to think. You're never too big to learn. You're never too small to teach. We're on here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love y'all. There's nothing y'all can do about it. I'm Chico, and I'm out.
We knocking out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico.
Expose